Mic check, Victoria.
Hi, Shay. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. We're just waiting for you and Grace until it's 11, basically, to start.
Grace said she'll be joining us for the kickoff call.
She acknowledged the invite.
Okay.
So, and since the meeting's supposed to start at 11, so we're just waiting till 11. That's 2 minutes away.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, it's time. Good morning, everybody. I'd like to start with the introductions. My name is, so we're going to follow this format. We'll all introduce ourselves. We'll start with the name, basically, and fun fact. I hope that's fine. But for me, I'll do a little more. So I'm going to be telling you my name, my D level, my stack, my road here, and fun fact. Is that fine? So we get to know ourselves better. So my name is Shay Aramake. I'm a D2 developer, basically full stack, but JavaScript. So on the front end and the back end, JavaScript. And my role on this project will be the product owner. So we'll be working together on this project to have something nice. And fun fact about me is I like sleeping a lot. Like a lot. So next on my screen is Ade Damola Sali. So you can just introduce yourself. Then you call the next person like that.
All right. My name is Damola Salisu, D0A, Stack, C#, ASP.NET MVC, Node, JavaScript, Express. Fun fact, I like sleeping too, and I like watching comedy movies.
So you call the next person.
Okay, Christopher James.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher James. D0, obviously. My main stack include JavaScript, a bit of PHP, Postgres, and Node. And I'm actually very, very excited to, be with an amazing team and a wonderful team, sharing ideas and having to work on these projects together. So my fun facts, I love movies, like I could binge watch movies, and I love listening to rap. I'll be calling that Daisy next.
My name is Adeze Eze Odurukwe. I just call me Adeze. I am a D0, and my role here will be obviously a developer. Fun fact about me, I like to watch reality TV, and I don't play any sport. Yes, so I will call Ayolua.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Ayolu Adebayo. My stack JavaScript. I'm married.
Oh, nice. There's a
And
married person on the team.
my fun fact: I love seeing good movies, any kind of good movies.
Okay.
I call on Daniel.
My name is Daniel Austin. I'm a D0 developer fresher. My stacks are PHP, Java, JavaScript, Python. And fun fact about me, I like listening to music, I like playing guitar, swimming, and just experiment with different sports.
You must really be a fun person. Like your fun factor, like another stats entirely. Okay. And you have to call the next person.
I'll call on Chukwuemeka.
Hello everyone, my name is Chukwuemeka Nwabuzo. I'm a D0 fellow. My stack JavaScript, basically, that's Node, includes Nodes and Express and the rest. My fun fact, I basically like watching dance videos, and also I like exploring new things.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know if Victoria and Grace would like to do same, but it's fine if they don't.
So you guys know me now. There's not much to say in my own case. I'm Victoria, former simulations owner. Fun fact about me: cleaning the house is a stress reliever for me. Yeah. When I feel stressed, I clean the house.
Please, Victoria, I feel stressed. I'll come out. I like that you're old. When you're in the house, that then you get more tired.
No. Once I start cleaning the house, I feel my strength start coming back.
Wow. But that's weird, man. It's
Yeah,
really
that's really
fun.
weird.
Okay.
All right. My name is Grace. EK. Fun fact: I like food. Shay knows that. And I like listening to music. So I'm a D2 developer working with Andela. It's exciting to be here.
Yeah, thank you. Another fun fact is that myself and Grace have been on so many projects together. So I was surprised that she was surprised as well when we were added to this team as team member. I'm like, wow, Grace, why are we following ourselves? So that's interesting. Nice to meet you all. So I would like somebody to volunteer to create a document for us that will take notes of every of our meetings so that whatever we're agreeing on is documented and we're all clear on that. Is that fine? So somebody can just volunteer. I like to know the person. So for every of our meetings, we just have an updated note. Okay, Daniel, thank you. You just create the notes, share the link on the channel, and take notes of important points for this meeting. So it will help the team. It will help me to keep track. It will help you to keep track as well, and will be transparent enough. So, to the important thing that brought us here together, we're supposed to work on the product called Otter's Heaven. So I'd like to know what you, somehow I'm assuming that we've all seen what we're supposed to work on. Is that correct? So I'd like to hear your ideas of what you understand about this project, and then I can give my suggestions. We'll agree on some things.
Okay. So what I understand by the project is something like Medium, a place where authors write stories and people can go and read, rate, and edit and delete stuff. So basically like Medium, but you can it's the same functionality as Medium. You can comment on text. You can highlight text. Yeah. But I wanted to pick your brain and see if maybe you had something extra to add or something special to add to the product.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to be sure that we're all aligned, so that we all understand. I'll be dropping my suggestions after like I feel. So everybody, do you think, like, aside what is listed in the document, do you think there's some things that should be in this app, like some features that you can clearly see on your board and here? So add it. Because we're all going to own this project together. So it'd be nice to hear everybody's ideas.
Okay. Wanted to find out if maybe there's a specialized type of author you're trying to target with the project. Maybe food authors or normal book writers or something. Maybe there's a specialized market we're supposed to focus on or key into.
Okay. Basically, I think it should be open to any type of authors. So you can possibly come and create your own category for food, but it should be open to like every type of author. It shouldn't be just basically food only. It shouldn't be just technical things only. So, for instance, I can come and create like a subdomain within it that is focused on food related things. I can create another one that's focused on technical articles. So we're not restricting it to just one type of domain of field. I'm looking at everybody's face and everybody's looking blank. I'm like, okay, am I saying the correct thing? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
What?
Okay, Adeze, you about saying something.
I think we understand what you're saying, basically. Yeah. But, so I was thinking, since you don't want to target any like particular audience, would you have like would you want to have like a categories or something like that? Maybe as a drop down list of categories that are available, so someone can maybe pick a tag, something like that, or would you just create an article then choose your tags like Medium does, something like that?
Okay, for now, I would expect it to be, we have some specified tags. So we might not be able to create for all categories, but we should have like, since we're trying to create like an MVP, we should start with like 5 categories. So we define the tags for those ones. Then subsequently, so we're saying like in our version 1, we can now have it to be more fluid. So
Okay.
for now, okay, you want this?
Sorry. Do you have like those tags, or maybe let's say the 5 broad categories? Do you have suggestions for what they should be, or should they be general tags like maybe technology, food?
Yeah, so for now I have like 3 that comes to my head. Everybody's mentioning food, so of course if we don't put food there, maybe we might all starve in our next meeting. So we have food, we have of course the technical aspect, and then we have the art. So like artworks, something about art. So finance will be good, and health. I think that's 5.
Yes.
Okay. So I would like you to ask more questions so that we can get this going.
Okay.
I hope Daniel is taking notes. Sorry. Daniel. Okay.
Okay. My question is this: considering the fact that the platform is open to, like creatives, creative writers. Now, I believe that at some point there could be restraints So are there like defined restraints or guidelines that would actually sort of like rules that would guide writers, so they don't fall or do something wrong or violate some certain like conduct while writing. So yeah, that's basically my question.
Okay, it's a good question. I think we should have some basic rules, but we shouldn't be too kind of stringent on people's creativity. We shouldn't give them too much restrictions, but there should be basic rules like trust. Well, it would be nice to have something whereby we're sure that you don't post something somebody else has posted before. That's like very important. But that would be a nice feature to have. Don't you think so? But it might just require some more kind of checking for what's the word?
Plagiarism.
Yes, exactly, plagiarism. So we'll have to kind of check plagiarism level on articles posted. I think that's majorly what's key in writing, because if I post exactly the same thing and yeah. Or do you have other rules you think that make sense that's not coming to my head right now, Christopher?
Okay. I was I was thinking of I thought of the plagiarism, and that was actually what led to the question. But for now, I've not like come up with any other routes. But if any comes to my head, I would definitely run it by the team and by you too.
Yeah. Okay. Any other person has some rules that you think we should look at? That'll be very important. Okay, Daniel.
Oh,
It's just an addition. Will it be something like copywriting, like on each articles?
So it's
So basically,
under,
if you see someone else like that has posted something you posted, you can report.
you can report, right? Yes, yes, that can be a good way.
Yeah,
Sorry, it looks like there's a lot of noise in my end. I hope I'm still very audible.
yes, you are.
Okay. So I think that's a good one, Daniel. So that way it can help other people comment and report that okay, this article is similar to mine and we need to find a way for the admin to manage that. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I had to tell them to. So I was thinking about the design. I know you be coming up with the designs, and I just thought it would be nice to mention that I would prepare something more like a minimalistic design, nothing to all the colors in the world, something simple, minimalistic, and then you're able to focus on what you came to decide to do. So to be nice to put that in mind. Okay, about the product. Any other questions? I want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to assume that we're on the same page. I want to be sure of what we're doing.
Okay, so I wanted to. We have been brainstorming on the team, and we talked about the design actually, and you just spoke about the design that you want something minimal. So I wanted to ask if you have any site in mind you want us to draw inspiration from
Hmm.
to model
Okay.
something of the kind.
Right now, I don't have any, but I think I'll just note it down and get back to you on that. Is that fine?
Okay, and also
Sorry. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Go ahead. I wanted to say, as soon as you're done, I or Lua. Sorry.
Okay.
You're next.
Should I?
So you can go ahead, please.
Okay, so I wanted to also ask if you talked about colors, so I want to know if you have any color theme in mind. And so maybe if you have any color you would like us to use throughout the site, a specific color or colors which you want us to use, like a color theme throughout the site. So we
So,
don't play around.
yeah, I'm more of a minimalistic person. So white, black, then a color that's going to be catchy, but not everywhere. So I'm looking at white, black, and maybe blue. White, black, blue. Is that fine? Do you think?
We can work something out with that.
Yeah, white, black, blue. Ayolua, please. You wanted?
Yes. Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Okay. Earlier, when we were talking about the, what crossed my mind earlier was an option for users to report abuse. That was why we were talking about the copyright. So I don't know if that is okay with you.
Abuse, like in the comment section or in the article section.
Yeah, it could be in the comment section. Like if you want to report any kind of abuse, e.g., plagiarism or something. So that was what crossed my mind. Maybe an option for them to report abuse.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
And then yeah. So I was thinking, apart from the users being able to read and write articles, I was thinking if you have any other thing in mind, like functionality. Maybe users can subscribe for alerts or something. I was thinking if you have some other things users should be able to do.
Yeah, when I was going through the document, I saw something about notifications. Or was that assuming? So something about notifications. So thank you for bringing my attention to that. It would be nice for users to subscribe. Okay, Daniel.
And concerning the reporting stuff and abuse, I think the easiest way we can solve that problem is like there is a report button, and then user states the reason why they are reporting.
Okay, yes, that seems to like cover for the whole case. So yeah, we can have a report button, and under the category, it's just like when you use Uber, you can see, it can suggest some things for you, and if it's none of the above, you can state the main reason. I think that works fine. What do you think? Everybody just nodding their head.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's cool.
Okay, I wanted to suggest that I believe that when at the point when we get to work on that functionality, we would actually draw out a plan and run it by you, so you could actually know what suits the project, right?
Okay.
So at that point, like I think maybe at that point you could say, okay, this is the design, or this is the layout or plan that we came up with. Then we run it by you and get your feedback.
Okay, that works fine as well. I think for now we can still look at it from Daniel's perspective, and then when we get to that point, we can revisit it with maybe modifications or whatever the best case scenario is. But it would be nice to have it as that for now. Does that work?
That works.
I'm thinking of a link maybe at the footer where you have report abuse or something. That's just my.
Okay, well, I think that's like going to the basics of what it is right now. Like, well, we know that we're going to have a report link button, whatever it is, that once you click on it, you get a feed, So for now, we can always still try to get the whole picture. But I think that's also a good idea. The button on is also something to consider. It might even be an icon, whichever. But what's certain is we have an abuse or report feature that helps you report whichever case you might be. So Adeze.
Taking us away from the report, I feel like you said you wanted basically white, black, and some other maybe blue, but we're thinking of having a landing page or like a home page, the first page a user sees when he gets to the site. Do you want it to be basic as well, or maybe you'd like to see what we can come up with, or you want your basic white, black, and blue scheme?
So, good question. Those are the colors like I would like to see. Does not mean you are restricted to that. You can explore your creativity as far as, but it'd be nice to see these colors in the design. Like they should be considered when necessary, when you feel their theme fits. Do you get?
Okay, understood.
So it's not like you're restricted to this, but preference for this color, something subtle, but your creativity levels are not restricted to this.
Okay.
Okay, so I wanted to find out what success would look like for you with this product. Like, what metrics will you use to gauge success on the product?
So it's these functionalities that were all stated. Success is you can post an article, you have categories, you can comment on articles, you can get notifications for a particular tag, or you can even follow a user, a particular author. You can, there's one that came to my mind now, I forgot it. You use at least one of these three colors. The designs are simple and understandable to the users. The app is functioning well. Yes, and it's beautiful. What else? And also our interactions together.
Okay.
About the notification, so I would like, maybe I've not clarified this, but I would like you to be able to follow an author. I'd like you to be able to follow a tag. So once there's a new post that has a particular tag and you're kind of following or subscribe to that tag, you get notified.
Sorry, I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah, the notification will be in real time, right?
Yes, real time.
All right. Do we have more questions for our product owner?
I don't think we have any right now, but if we have more, we'll reach out to her.
Okay.
Expectations
So
where the team is concerned.
sorry, Victoria, you said?
So you've been able to provide us with insights regarding your expectations for the product you're building. You've talked about the colors you'd like to see. You've talked about certain features, and you've talked about what success will look like. So I wanted to know if you have any expectations that you would like to see from the team. Anything you're expecting from the team.
Oh, from the team, yeah. I'd like us to be in constant sync. So if you think you are not clear on a particular feature or something we're supposed to work on, please feel free to reach out to me and I would respond. Feel free to message me, ask questions. I like to see you work together, and you see we've created a kind of bond, so you should feel free. I'm just like a slack away. So
All right. So, do we have any other questions for our PO? Are we good?
sorry, I think
I have
you're
a
fine.
question.
I have a question. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So I want to know, for the articles, would you want to create restrictions in terms of some words? That is, I'm a user, I want to write an article, and then I want to have a word like sex. Would we have restrictions for some kind of words?
Well, I don't think that's no. I don't think there should be restrictions for words. Yeah, basically, there's just one feature I really like on what's it called, on Medium, because it helps me keep track of what I've read. I do same on YouTube as well. So I like. So on YouTube is like, and on Medium it's clap. So most times, in case I forget that if I've read it, I just look, have I clapped on it? No, that means I've not read this. On YouTube, I do say, okay, have I listened to this song before? If I see that I've liked it, then oh yes, once I've listened to this. So to keep track, that's what I do. So I like to see like a clap functionality on articles. That's the final one. Okay.
How many claps can a user?
A user can just give one clap on a particular article, just one clap.
Can a user unclap? I mean, I know it sounds on, but let's say
Yeah, of
I
course,
clap
of course.
and I want to unclap.
Yes, you can.
For Medium, it's only, I don't think you can unclap on Medium.
You can.
Okay.
You can.
Kept on clapping and it kept on clapping till 50.
You serious? No.
Yes, it did.
Wow. So let it just be one user. Just the way on YouTube, you cannot like something more than once. So the moment you click on it again, it's on like.
Daniel has a question.
Regarding claps, I was thinking like, could we keep a history of like things you've read, like even if you didn't clap on it, clap for it rather. Like when you open an article, like it saves, so you can actually have a history of things you've read.
That will be fine as well. So let's assume somebody does not want to clap, or you've read it, you've gone to that page. To be nice, yes, that's fine. We can add that to history, users' history, so I can see my history. But I might not be able to see somebody else's history.
Okay.
Victoria, do you have any other thing for us? It looks like we've been able to discuss the project, and I'd just like to know when we'll be meeting.
So I think that's the last thing we need to discuss. When we need to discuss the time that will be convenient for demos. We're supposed to have weekly demos. So what time during the week would be convenient? What day and what time during the week would be convenient for the demos?
Okay. So
how does your schedule look like on Fridays?
Well, I can't really say what my schedules are like for Friday because I'm joining a team today. So I don't know what their schedule is like for Friday. But for now, let's leave it at Fridays towards the early hours, just like this time before 12 o'clock, since my work starts later in the day.
All right. So I guess someone on the team is going to create a calendar invite for Friday demos for us and invite everybody, right?
Yes.
So I think on that note, we've covered everything. Thank you so much, Shay, for your time. Thank you very much. I think this has been quite enlightening for the team as well. Yeah, so we can end this call here. All right? Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Bye, guys.
Thank you very much, Shay.
Thank you.
And thank you very much.
Thank you. See you. I think you all sit on the first floor, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we're like neighbors.
Yeah. Considering that, like, we were wondering if we could actually get to meet you in person.
Yeah, I was hoping for that too. So since you guys are just my next door neighbors, I guess when you go back to your seat, I'll just come meet you by your table.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be expecting you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.